us find out. It is, let's see, we just left off with Blink, so
Yeah, it's Blink.
little kitten Nix. What are you
I
up
didn't
to?
do a thing. Well, I looked at him, actually. That's fair.
Yeah, you made your insight check, but if you want to do
Yes, no,
something
that's
else,
good.
you
That's
can.
fine.
You sure?
Can I enter the room through the hole in the wall?
Sure, go ahead.
He's not there.
I do that.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Yeah, you see the chaotic mess that is this room that I described before. Ink all over the place, sketches and drawings all over. You see that the other door to the south has been left open. You might be able to just catch a glimpse of Skedge through it. You can't get a clear look at him. And
I'll go more into depth next turn, because that's all I can do.
Yeah. Okay, so now it is teeny tiny Nix's round.
Round.
All right. I'm gonna turn to Blink and shout, "It went that way!" Then I'm gonna break on all fours and start like doing the cat sprint over to where Skedge is.
Okay.
Do I manage to catch up with him?
You would be able to catch up to him, yeah, since you were right in the door.
Okay, cool. Can I try to hit him again?
You can try.
Cool.
Ooh, oh my god, that's 2 criticals in a row. Holy moly.
Oh boy.
Oh wow.
Do not
Okay.
anger the kitty.
This is one very feisty little kitty. All right, roll your damage.
All right, cool. Hold on, I need to look at this again. Okay.
The baby is making noises.
Morph. Okay. So that's doubled up to 4 more damage.
Your dex modifier.
Do I have a dex modifier?
I don't know. Is your dexterity at a point where it has a modifier, or is it 10 or 11, or is it above that?
It's at 10.
Okay, so no. So it's a straight 4. Excellent.
Okay. So 4 more points of damage to Skedge. He's not happy about that.
I'm gonna aim at his other ankle.
Okay.
Taking this bitch down.
At a time.
Bring him down to my fucking level. Pardon my language.
Cut him down. Cut him down.
It's in the other
all
room
right.
right now. You're probably fine.
That will be yeah, that'll be your turn. So now it is up to Marion. How you doing, bud?
I'm hanging on to 10 HP. Poppy seems preoccupied with Rara. Skedge is being attacked at the ankles. I have a bad idea because I just looked at my inventory.
Always.
Fun. Let's hit me.
So I have an explorer's pack, and one of the things that they give you is a tinderbox and 10 torches.
Are you gonna light
Yeah,
the
they
place on
do.
fire?
So I am going to stand up. I am going to look between Poppy and Skedge, and I'm going to reach for the tinderbox, and I say, "Don't make any sudden movements, or I will light this entire place on fire."
Make an intimidation check.
What's my intimidation? Not great.
Your charisma.
Nope.
Good job. It's like a teddy bear is making threats.
As far as you can tell, neither of them even react. They are both very distracted.
I do not know how long it takes to like actually light a torch. But
You are going to do it?
I am going to light a torch. I'm not going to throw it on anything just yet.
Probably like an action.
Yeah.
All right.
That'd be my best guess.
I am going to light a torch and I'm going to hold it over my head because I am trying to make a point that I am not kidding.
Okay. So I'll say that is your action. Skedge at this point, he gets through the door despite this nasty little goblin cutting at his heels. And
Take another
he,
swing.
yeah, he is actually. Hold on, let me check something.
Can I say real quickly that if I think this is a really bad idea because with me with the torch, because if I am knocked over, there is no telling where that fire is going to go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Especially with all that loose paper right on the other side of that
A
wall.
lot of sketches in this room.
Yeah, there's a lot of fire over there. Skedge will look back, and he sees the fiasco unfolding, and he will just sort of curse. Um, and yeah, he is going to retreat up the passage. So, Nyx, if you want to make another attack of opportunity on him, go right ahead.
I would love to.
Go to it. What the hell?
Yeah.
That is
Another
3.
20.
That
Nyx
is
has it
Holy
today.
dice parser
natural
loves it.
20s for Nyx in a row.
You've
What
made
is
them smaller and thus
happening?
more dangerous.
More
All the luck is
concentrated.
compacted into a smaller form.
Oh my, like I
This
would.
isn't even
Oh
true.
my gosh. Make your roll, my dude. Jeez Louise. Okay, that's 4 more damage to him.
I'm going to his other. I'm switching between the ankles. One of them's
All
got to
right.
break.
He's he's definitely doing a lot of bleeding. He's staggered a bit, but he is not stopping. And as soon as he like gets on the bridge, he will call the word, and the bridge is instantly retreating back as he is going across it. So this is again a situation of if you want to try and follow him, you will have to make a roll to see if you can jump it.
I want to follow him.
Okay, he is running fast as he can back to his room. You will have to make an acrobatics check, and because you are reduced, I will say it is at disadvantage.
Oof.
Correct.
Okay.
My roommate agrees that this is an ooh boy moment.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey.
All right, that is pretty good. You manage to jump the gap that is ever widening between this sort of dome and the next, and you are able to uh, land on the bridge. Roll to a stop. Skedge is already at the door by the time you make the jump, so you will have to, I think, make a dex check to see if you can get to that door before he shuts it.
Excuse me. So is that a saving throw?
It's a straight dex check.
Dex check. Okay. Okay.
Roll those dice.
Yeah.
So I don't have a modifier on my dex.
So
So I can
just a
choose
straight
D20.
d20.
Yep. Part of the
Got it.
dice.
Got it. Just checking. Damn it!
No,
Oh.
unfortunately, he slams the door right as you come up, and you bump your nose on it, shutting right in front of you.
You do the thing
Thankfully,
where like you kind of vibrate in the air for a second.
yeah. Thankfully, there is a bit of a lip around the side of the building, so like once the bridge retreated, it's not as if you're going to fall, but you are stuck outside. You cannot make it in to where he is.
Start clawing at the
Nix
door.
is like the room.
That's exactly what I'm
Cat
gonna do.
just
I'm gonna do the
Yeah.
annoying cat thing where cats like constantly meow at the door, wanting to be let in, like
All
what my
right.
cat is doing right now because he's outside of my door.
Aw. All right. With that, it is Rara's turn. You
Rara's still going
are,
at it with Poppy.
yeah, you are locked in combat with her. So, make another attack roll.
Battle of the clowns. Yes, I am calling
They're
Poppy a
just
clown.
clowning around.
Fair enough.
Comedy gold.
Yes,
Ouch.
yes.
9. I'm gonna use my
Yeah.
50.
That one will hit.
All right.
Roll your damage.
Forgot there's a +7 to hit.
Ah, sorry.
Oh, if there's a +7 to hit, then yeah, both of those hit. So roll damage for
Yeah.
both.
Okay. I was about to put in the wrong D. It's D8.
Gotta get the right D.
All right. 8 damage.
Oh,
Whoop.
I put the wrong.
Okay, but that is 10 damage overall.
Yeah. So
All right.
it's 18. 18 altogether.
Yeah. So Poppy, she's not bloodied yet, but she is definitely starting to look roughed up. She is yeah, all disheveled. Her perfectly coiffed hair is in a frizzy mess, standing up every which way. Her dress is getting tattered, and she is so upset with you, big meanies. She goes, all we wanted was to have fun, and you guys stole away my sheepy! And she is going to, in turn, keep attacking at this nasty little clown. Oop, oop. Well, that probably won't hit. Will 11 meet your armor class? Nice.
Nope. Armor
All
class is
right.
12.
Very fun to hurt people.
That
so.
one, a 24 will hit, I believe.
Yep.
Whoa!
Not,
Oof.
thankfully, not a nat 20, but just short. Let's see.
About great sword and a nat 20, but I'll tell it later. Don't let me forget it.
14 points of damage to Rara.
We're hanging on at 25.
All right. Okay. Two of you are about even at the moment. Outside, let's see. What is Zan going to do?
Oh, poor Zan.
Yeah.
Oh, Dan! I forgot about
We left him
Uh,
alone. That's not very nice.
yeah. Well, that's
We
the
were kind of already
problem.
moving.
That's the problem with an escort quest. um,
Wasn't there like a dumpster we could have asked him to hide in or something?
you didn't though. He got a nat 1 on his stealth check, so
He did.
yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. So what he is going to do is, let's see. Actually, you know what? You guys, no one is looking out the door anymore, so you guys can't see what he's up to. But as far as you know,
Nope.
nothing is happening with Zan.
Thing that's immediately.
That makes me nervous.
So I believe that puts us back at the top once more. Blink, what's up?
Would like to
You
look around this room.
okay? The
We got kind of
room.
the basic rundown of what's in here from Nick's taking a peek.
Sure.
Essentially, I want to use investigation, and I want to look. I'm looking for. Did Zan describe to us? Am I remembering this correctly? Did Zan describe to us like his shadow is being held in like a container or like a thing like that, or is it like connected to the wand? I straight up don't remember.
It's largely it's connected to the wand.
Ah, crap.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're looking for something more specific, I would say make an investigation check.
Yeah, I want to see if anything here is useful for me for this. Investigation. Average.
You know, using your turn to rummage around, you find the notes I described earlier uh with Zan, and you find a lot of little sort of drawings and boxes that are just sort of like writing out all of his day-to-day instructions, more or less. So you get the feeling that
Oh, his planner.
yeah, his this
His
this
diary.
this is what Skedge was using as sort of the basic sort of controlling schedule for Zan when he was under his thrall, and uh, yeah, so you have those. You can keep those, and hopefully they will be useful.
Who knows?
Who knows? So I will say that is your turn since you spent the time
Yep.
rummaging around. Nyx, trapped outside. What are you gonna do?
So I'm gonna do what my actual real life cat does all the time when he gets locked out and he hates it. He
Mm-hmm.
sticks his paws underneath the door and like scratches at whatever he
Pickles.
can get.
Um, yeah, you are going to be scratching just at some floorboards there. He
Okay.
is not standing directly on the other side.
Do you think that Nyx is perhaps at a high enough level where he can jump to grab the doorknob?
Um, he can try. I will say you heard the click of a lock. He has locked the door behind him.
Hmm. Hmm. Wait.
You should have
I'm
thieves'
looking.
tools.
I do.
Yeah, but they shrunk with him.
I got thieves' tools
That
and proficient expertise in them.
Okay. Again, but as mentioned, you have been reduced and so have they. So if you want to try and clamber up to the lock, you can try and unlock them. It will again have you at disadvantage.
Hold on a second. One more question. Are there any
Sure.
windows?
Um not out front that you're seeing, no.
Okay. So I'm just gonna try and pick
You get to
one.
add your proficiency bonus twice if you have expertise, though.
I do have expertise.
So double proficiency. All right. So make your roll at disadvantage.
So D20 and then it's plus my bonus.
Mm-hmm.
What's your proficiency bonus?
Um, well, with proficient in expertise, it's +6.
Okay, so it's 3 plus 3, yeah.
Okay.
And you don't have a dex modifier.
Nope.
Alright. Yes.
Whew.
Ooh.
It's a 23.
Another one.
That's a 9.
Ah!
Unfortunately, no, you feel like you can sort of get you can get what this lock is about. It's not that hard a lock, but at this size, it's just too awkward trying to manage like being up this high and holding the tools in a different way to get it in this much larger than normal lock, and you just can't quite get in there yet. So I will say that is your turn. Um,
Darn.
yeah. Marion, how are you doing with that torch? Skedge, you have not heard from him. You don't know, you are not aware of whether or not he's still in the building or not. Poppy has not paid you any attention in your threat to burn the place down.
Marion can't hear or see he can't see or hear Skedge, but he can see and hear Poppy. Is she within range of me?
Yeah, you guys are in the same room. I'd say you are in range.
Okay. I want to light this girl's hair on fire.
I will call this
Brutal!
just a straight attack roll since you are not proficient in torch. So just give me a straight d20.
15.
That hits her.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I am
You.
so happy. How much is that, like
Oh
a D6 or something? Or
yeah. Let's do a d6 for that.
You
Sure.
toss and it's like almost a ball of fire that's shooting at her.
Oh man.
I just sort of reach over and just light this girl's hair on fire.
She
That
That's
deserves
fire
it.
5.
flower power up.
Oof. She shrieks, not like the
Wow.
angry shriek of before, where she was just so incensed by you horrible meanies. Now it is a legitimate shriek of terror as her hair is now on fire.
Freak of horror.
Yeah. Uh, I will say, let's see. Yeah, okay, so that's that. Do you want to take any other movement or action or anything?
I want to punch her with my other hand.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Nope.
That won't do it. She's too busy flailing around with her head on fire for you to land a hit. Um, uh, but okay, so I believe that is your turn. Um,
I am just glad that I did light her hair on fire.
yeah, that is certainly something.
Thing that
Um,
you did.
yeah. Uh, and okay, I will say that's your turn. It is Skedge's turn. Um, from inside uh, the locked room, Nix, you can hear something happening. You can hear sort of a crackling and a snapping, and something is going on in there. And everyone is able to hear Skedge's voice. I don't know what that old fool said to you. I don't know what made you think he was worth helping. You really, really must have thought he cared about anything to do with you tunes. Why else would you bother helping that old fool? Let me clue you in on a secret. Real people, people who matter, don't care about your little playtime or jokes. Me, though, I can make use of you, and you little sideshows ought to learn where your power lies. Nothing yet has happened, but there is something going on in that room, so I will leave that his turn at that for now. Okay.
Well, you already set your girl's hair on fire. I don't
He-
know what else I need to say.
Really
Rara?
seem like joking around much anymore. Like we're
I'm not joking anymore. I literally set somebody's hair on fire.
He can't. He is not in the room with you guys. This is just him monologuing at you. He can't hear you. Rara, it is your turn.
So first of all, Rara kind of snorts when Poppy's hair gets lit on fire, and
Fair.
they say, "That's what happens to people who don't play." And then takes their hammer and swings at her and attack.
Oh man,
26.
a
That
26
definitely hits.
definitely
Ooh.
hits. Okay, you can roll damage on that.
really hits her.
Oof.
9 damage.
9
Nice.
damage indeed. Let's see. All right, she is definitely starting to look very rough.
Again.
Are you gonna hit her again?
Nah, I'm gonna leave it at that for now.
Fair enough. Is there anything else you want to do?
Nah, nothing that I can really think of.
All right, that's fair. That makes it Poppy's turn. She is screaming and crying, and she is going to spend her turn trying to put her hair out because it is on fire. You lit a tiny girl's hair on fire.
Have you ever seen hair get lit on fire?
Yeah, yikes.
Yeah, the smell is rank in this room now.
Because from what I've seen, hair doesn't really like burst into flames. It just slowly shrivels in on itself, and it's really gross to watch.
It's super gross, and yeah, there is still fire tickling at her neck and all that, and she is freaking out trying to put it out. There is still some melting ice on amid the debris from when Skedge Ray of frosted the wall. So she is just sort of like completely lost track of you guys trying to put out her burning hair. Yeah, she is not making any attacks this time around. She is just focused on putting that out.
I did just look up the fire rules if you want to hear them.
Sure, go right ahead.
The creature on fire takes 1d10 damage at the start of its turn until someone takes an action to douse the fire. So if she's taking her action to do that,
Yeah,
maybe she could stop, drop, and roll, but she
yeah.
still has to take damage at the start of her turn.
Oof,
like-
yeah, that is max damage. She takes 10 damage this turn.
Oof.
Yeah, she is in a extremely bad way. She is barely hanging on. She is just inconsolable with sobs, and the cocky little smug girl that so easily seemed to dodge all your attacks earlier this morning is now just an absolute wreck, and she is paying you no more attention.
Varian starts to feel bad, but then he remembers this morning.
Yeah.
Does she even take her turn to put it out?
Yeah, she took her turn to put it out. And with that, let's see. Then you still don't know what's up with
Doing
him.
something.
Yep.
I'm
We are-
afraid.
He's
I
doing
have
things.
fear.
We are back at the top one more time with Blink.
Yeah. So I don't really know where to go from here. Because he's in his little room there, right?
Yeah, if you wanna hold your turn until he does what he's doing, that's fine.
Yeah, I need to see him is the thing.
Fair enough.
I was gonna say, is there a way to make me unshrunken?
He needed like a dispel magic or something.
The spell lasts for 1 minute, so either dispel
10 turns.
Dispel magic or break his concentration, which you could do. Actually, you know what? I should have done this earlier. I'll just take care of this now. I'll make a check to see if all this bleeding from the ankles has broken his concentration. No, he is still managed to keep you down to size, at least for now. But so would you like to hold on to your turn until Skedge?
Yeah.
Okay. Nyx, anything from you?
I'm gonna try to pick the lock one more time.
All right. Give me one more set of disadvantage rolls.
Do I even need to roll a second one? Because that already looks pretty bad.
just for thoroughness sake, do another roll.
I mean, that is a nat 1.
Yeah.
Oh, you already rolled it. Oh, you did.
Yeah, that's a nat 1 anyway. So, unfortunately, yeah, actually, your thieves' tool cracks and is stuck in the lock, and you are, yeah.
Good news, he can't get out either.
Well, Marion, is there anything you'd like to do?
Marion? I'm gonna leave Poppy to do whatever she's doing. So I'm.
Go check on Zan.
Like I already lit her hair on fire. I'm feeling pretty great, even though I'm hanging on by 10 HP. I want. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. Because I want to leap over to where Nyx is, but I'm afraid of like missing that roll and lighting something on fire.
A reasonable fear. Let's see. So, what would you like to do? Would you like to hold on? Would you like to try? Like, it is up to you.
Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. I think for now I am going to put the torch out because I already lit something on fire, and I have that fear of lighting something else on fire without intending. So I'm going to light that. I'm going to put that out, and then I'm going to say, "Hey, Nyx, watch out!" And then I'm going to try and jump over there.
All right, make an acrobatics check.
Known for his jumping.
He do a jump.
He do be jumping though.
He
don't be jumping though.
Ooh,
Oh no, leap guy!
Leap guy, I'm afraid you misestimate exactly how far it is. Or actually, I'll say what happens is as you are making your jump, there is a thunderous crack that shakes the branches you are standing on, and it trips you up on your jump. So you thankfully manage to just like grab a hold of the far edge of the little platform connected to.
Oh, the drama of it all.
But you are dangling.
What was that crack?
You are about to find out as suddenly
It's his
the
turn.
roof of the third dome bursts open, and you hear a great crackling that sounds vaguely like a roar. And from the top of the building comes out, well, it's sort of a bed, but it's also sort of a dragon.
He turned his bed into a dragon. He sleeps on that thing.
He turned his bed into a bed wormling, and he is riding upon its back. The bed sheets are spread out into wings. It is made out of twisted wood, and it's got like weird little knobs from the headboard where its eyes should be, and it soars up into the sky and shrieks. And
I
there,
shouldn't have I shouldn't have put out that fire.
yeah, I was kind of thinking, oh no, you're gonna need that. He and up atop it, Skedge is saying, you with your twisted skins, your power masquerading it, all that raw potential and will wasted on rubber chickens and puns. I'm going to find out what makes you little monsters tick. The least you can do is keep it down while I try to give your worthless hides a purpose. And the bed dragon wormling is going to cast a splinter breath. I will say also, okay, Ix, once it has burst out, you will find you are suddenly sproinged back up to size because his concentration was on making this bed.
Race car bed, but kind of the next level of that.
Yeah.
Evil.
So I will say, Nyx and Marion, I am very sorry. Make a dexterity save.
Both of us?
Both of you.
Rolling to die.
Yeah.
You die. You're not necessarily 100% dead. You're just knocked out for a while.
Oh,
and this guy's going for kill shots.
Marion, thankfully, you managed to.
Is this a saving throw?
Yes.
Fuck, I forgot my plus.
Okay. What's your plus?
3.
Great. So both of you actually managed to sort of dodge the most of it. Marion, you do this cool thing where since you're hanging from the ledge, you actually sort of swing yourself under it to sort of spider cling there for a second while the splinters rain down. However, you both, I'm afraid, take 6 points of damage from it. So,
hi guys, I'm not doing too well.
Yeah, Marion, it's very, very good that you did not take the full brunt of it. But you have a lot of splinters in your fingers, and you are using those to hold on.
You know, that's the first bit of damage I've taken this entire either session.
Hey,
That's what a rogue wants.
Yeah, that is what's best for a rogue. You have been making some nice rolls this session, so you're doing okay. But that will be Skedge's turn. Rara, you.
I was gonna say at this point, can I do something? Or
Oh
Rara, do you want to do something first?
yeah. Blink would get to go first.
I was kind of waiting for him to appear.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm in the house right now, so essentially what I want to do is dash over to like where the door is, basically wherever I can see him from.
Sure. He's currently up in the air between the two.
And I'm going to I'm going to address him and just say Well, what's wasteful about laughter? That's the best thing in the world. Why don't you try it? And I'm gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter at him.
All right, fair enough. Let's see. Wisdom saving throw, correct?
He makes a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Let's see. His is +1. Oop. That does not
Gets it.
quite get a hold of him. He at first you think it works because he lets out a little cackle. He goes, really, with all that's going on in the world, you think that laughter makes a difference? There is so much more going on in this rotten, worthless world than what your little distractions make for you.
What about this? I'm going to use my sorcerer points to cast a quicken spell. So essentially, it's a spell that usually is one action. I can spend 2 sorcery points to make it a bonus action.
Okay, sure.
So as a bonus action, I'm going to cast lightning bolt.
Okay.
Oh boy.
It's from myself in a 100-foot line. Can I get him and the dragon in this? Is that kind of, or is it just kind of one of them? Either way, I'm aiming at him primarily.
He's riding the dragon, I think.
Yeah, he is riding the dragon.
It's one of those angle things.
Yeah. I would say you can hit the dragon.
I'm aiming for him mostly. If I had to choose, I want to get him. So
fair enough. That's do you make a roll for that, or is it a saving throw?
A stroke of lightning forming a line of 100 feet long and 5 feet wide blasts out from you in a direction you choose. Each creature in the line must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes. Oh, how about we say this afterwards?
Sure,
make that
sure.
Saving throw.
All right, saving throw. Let's do it.
Be bad.
Beep. So, beep, beep, beep. That's him. And the dragon. Beep. Oh no!
Oh no.
But I believe on a save they still take half damage. Is that right?
Yeah.
At least they take half damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they are each going to take whatever half of 8d6 lightning damage.
Oh damn.
Nice.
They each
Oh.
take
Oh, that
Go
is.
Ooh.
Oof.
15 each.
I mean, the
Yeah.
guy's a wizard.
Yeah. You have certainly taken him down a few pegs.
Also, the lightning ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried. I don't know if that applies to the bed. Your discretion, DM.
Yeah, it has caught fire, which is good because it is vulnerable to fire, so that will help you guys out.
Nice.
Yeah, you
Heck
can.
yeah. Great job, Blink.
Yeah, nice work there, Blink.
Yeah, I knew I had a couple of good spells.
Yeah.
Not completely useless. I've been holding on to that one.
And I mean, it goes without saying, this big old dragon thing, it looks, it's not the most intimidating looking thing. It's mostly just sort of surprising and weird, because it's a little toon bed dragon without a shadow. It wouldn't have much free will on its own either way. It is a bed. But okay.
I actually am gonna duck back behind the door so that I have cover.
Fair idea. Nix, what would you like to do?
Oh,
I didn't take my turn.
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I got
reinserted
all mixed.
myself in
I
the
got all
order.
mixed up with the order. Rara,
Yep.
sorry.
Okay. Rara's gonna go over and help Marianne back up and give their healing
I'm
potion.
sorry. He is on the opposite side of the passage, so you cannot reach him right now.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh.
If you have some way to
Mage hand. I'll mage hand the potion over.
Gasp.
That works. I will also note, you guys do still know the password for the bridge.
I thought it was only for that
Yeah.
one.
But since Marion's hanging off the edge, it wouldn't be wise to put the bridge down right on top.
Fair, smart.
Also fair.
Yeah.
Look,
I'm
Marion
just
wasn't
saying.
thinking when he jumped. His name
I'm
is Leaf Guy.
I'm just saying. It would be probably ideal if the party were not on separate ends of things as this
I don't know. This thing's got
final
area of
section.
effect spells, so
True.
So,
All right,
yeah,
so you
Rara
mage
mage
hand
hand.
the potion over to Marion.
Thank you.
And Rara leaps across way too loudly. Take this! It'll make you better, and then we can fight this thing together.
All right, I'm going to go ahead
I love the
and
rhyming.
edit the order of things here so that it is easier for me to keep track of.
I rewrote my little reference list.
Yeah. Yeah, I've taken the wolves out of it because they got distracted and then shit popped off and they were like,
The wolves
oh.
are like, we don't want any part of this, actually.
The wolves are, they are mindless drones, but also the magic does not extend to them risking their lives. So they have noped out. But with that, it's Poppy. She is just kind of sobbing. Goes, Daddy, why? I just wanted and she's just a wreck. Yeah, she is not making any further motion to attack you guys because she is very much bloodied.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Marion, I need
Oh
you
no.
to make one more. You can pick either Dex or Strength saving throw.
You know, I am better at Dex.
All right.
I am so nervous.
Whew.
21.
Very
Oh my
good.
god.
Okay, you feel a tug of something at your leg. And if you glance down, you will see Zan down below, his arm extended. He is trying to do what you guys did to Poppy last time and use Mage Hand to pull you down. But thankfully, you managed to keep a hold of your grip and do not fall 30 feet.
Oh thank god. I mean,
Boy.
I have slow fall as a reaction, but oh thank god.
Yeah. Um, let's see.
Oh
And
thank god. That would have been so bad.
it would have been really bad. With that, we are back at the top, and now it is Nyx who is up first.
All right, so I need a recap here because everything changed, and all of a sudden I'm really confused.
Okay, so
So,
to sum up, you are now fully sized, your normal size again. You're standing at the edge of the third topmost dome, which has now been burst open. Marion is at your feet, dangling off the edge. Above you, in the air between this building and the second building, is Skedge riding atop of a toon bed dragon. Um, the rest of the group is down below. Zan is on the floor in the clearing below you guys.
I
cool.
dealt a bunch of damage.
I'm
Okay.
sorry? Yeah.
No, I dealt a bunch of damage in case you want to know if he's been hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So hold on, I gotta look at what I'm able to do. I think what I'm gonna start off with is I'm gonna help Marion up. If I
Yes,
can.
good. Very good.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I'm becoming a little less selfish.
Good
Aw.
boy.
A little less
Yay.
selfish.
Character development.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Yay! And assuming that Marion made it up and he's all right,
Yeah.
I am then. Do you think there's anything? Can I get into what was left of the third room?
Yeah, the place has been pretty well, knocked apart, so you would be able to get in there, sure.
Okay, so I want to go in there and then I want to investigate to see if there's anything at all we can use.
Okay, make an investigation check.
All right.
Do it.
Damn it.
No, there is
Ugh.
just so much going on, that, and with all the chaos and fury and just crazy stuff happening, you are too flustered to find anything helpful at this moment.
My good luck streak ran out. That's what happened.
Hey, you got
Yeah.
some real good whittling down on this wizard who does not have a whole lot of hit points left at this point, so that's pretty great.
No, he doesn't.
Nope. Um, all right, so that leaves us to Marion. You are now up, and you are no longer dangling for your life. You do have a potion, thankfully,
Thank
thanks to
you.
Rara.
Thank you,
Um,
Rara.
yeah.
Rara yells over, "You're welcome!"
Okay. So I'm going to drink that potion. It was a D10, right?
It's
No, it was
2d4 plus 2. Whew.
okay. So I'm back 10 HP.
Hey.
Um,
Double digits, man. It's all you can hope for in the middle of all this.
I looked up. I'm watching. I'm watching the 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 bedworm thing, and I see Skedge up there, and I'm trying to think of a joke, and then Miriam looks over to Rara, and he says loud enough for Skedge to hear, "Hey, Rara, my mother was thinking about buying a new mattress, but she has said she would have to sleep on it." And I cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
All right, that's another wisdom
We're
saving
gonna get
throw.
this guy.
I'm gonna be honest, Rara can't help but laugh at that too, just because they like bad jokes.
I am in the wrong channel. Oof,
Mm,
no.
I'm afraid he just is further disgusted by how you tunes are just incapable of taking anything seriously, even in the middle of him trying to destroy you. Um, is there anything else you would like to do, Marion?
Uh, I am going to try and throw a dart.
Okay, make an attack roll.
That is plus dex, right? I think.
I think it's a dex one, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
Should be.
proficient? I think you're proficient with
Ooh.
darts.
Oh, yeah, so that's a +6 instead, but I don't think that's gonna hit.
Yeah, I'm afraid not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Well,
just goes wide. Yeah, doesn't even come close to the wormling. Um,
Marion is very, very tired right now.
he's been through a lot.
Yeah.
Let's see. I will first of all roll. Whew, okay, so that means that the The dragon will, instead of being up in the air, will dive down to break through the ceiling of the second dome now. It
Don't
will
love that.
not great. So I would like Rara and Blink to make dex saving throws.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You know, sometimes you make a deck saving throw.
Sometimes you just gotta deck save your way out of this.
Oop.
Oof.
Goodbye.
Bye.
No,
Oh no!
that
We're going
is
to the same place.
a 9 and a 7. So
Yeah.
as this big creature comes crashing down through the ceiling, actually, I should also make a roll for Poppy.
Hi,
Oh
Poppy.
dear.
Oh, Poppy.
8. Oh, she's actually okay. Um, just as the debris comes
Curled
raining
up in the fetal
down,
position.
yeah, as the debris comes raining down, I will say, Blink and Rara, you take 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Rara's at
And,
20 hit points.
well, let's see if that keeps up. It will make a bite attack at you, Rara.
Oh no!
Boop, 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 boop. Oh, that's a nat 1. So it just sort of snaps its little toy wood jaws at you, and it's just kind of cute.
Can't tell the clown from what's around.
Indeed.
Um,
And let's see. That is its turn, but it is right in front of you now.
Okay, so
Let's see.
it's my turn, isn't it?
No, it's
No,
going to be mine
Skedge.
before it's yours. But I think Skedge gets a turn.
Yeah.
Because I reinserted my turn.
I will say, Skedge, actually, you can now clearly see he has the wand out. It is grasped in his hand. And Rara and Blink also, since you two are there, I would say each of you make perception checks.
Mid battle perception. Do I have anything with that? Oh, I do.
Okay, nice.
Yes. It's an
Rara,
18
what
for
you
Blink.
at? Okay, so
8.
Rara, you don't like you have some magic, but you're not especially experienced in it. But Blink, you can tell there is a sort of black energy around this that does not look like a good thing. Like that
No.
this is a wand that has been sort of put to its limit, and you get the feeling that that is not good for anyone, including Skedge. um, so he is wielding it like it's a weapon, and is too caught up in the fury of the moment to notice that. Um, but uh, hold on just a second. I keep on forgetting whose thing I'm in. I'm on. Yeah, I will say. I will say he is spending his turn making sure to hold on to the dragon as it's crashing through the ceiling. So yes, I will say now it is Blink's turn.
And loose are we playing with if I have a thing that targets a creature, I want to use lightning lure to try and grab the wand out of his hand.
Sure. I'll say you can give that a shot. That means he has to make a strength saving throw, correct?
Yes.
Okay. That's just a Flat D20 for him. Oof. You
I was like, he's a wizard. How much strength is he gonna have?
he doesn't have much, but that's still a
Ugh.
17 on the D20.
Oof.
Yeah, you lash out your lightning to try and pull it. The thing snaps and crackles in his hand in a way that you do not like the sound of. That does not
Oh.
sound like fun.
It's quite bad, actually.
Yeah, actually. But in his sort of panicked state, all he is focused on is keeping his hold on it and directing his little dragon to annihilate you guys.
I do have heightened spell as well. That's a sorcerer thing. I don't know if I can do this after the fact, but I spend 3 sorcery points. That's the rest of my points to give a target disadvantage on a saving throw, on a spell saving throw.
I'm going to say you needed to say
Alright.
that ahead of time.
All good.
Was there anything else you wanted to do?
Didn't we?
I am
talk
moved
about-
behind a wall.
Fair.
I'm
Fair.
just trying to get cover.
All right. So I believe that leaves Rara, this crazed halfling riding atop a bed dragon is right in front of you. What would you like to do?
Listen, this has been wild. Ever since the bed dragon came out, so Rara's just kind of stunned for a moment. But then they decide they're going to acrobatics on top of the dragon to whack Skedge with their hammer.
All right, go ahead and make an acrobatics roll. I believe it will get an attack of opportunity on you, though.
Okay.
But first, I'll make you do an acrobatics check to see if you can get up there. Oof.
11.
I'm afraid that will not do it. It manages to sort of bat you away with one of its bedsheet wings before you can get up there at him.
Well, then, they're still gonna go for the dragon at least.
Fair enough. So make an attack roll.
See if it hits.
That is a nat 20.
Hits.
Beautiful. There have been a lot of nat 20s today. Make it up for last time.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll damage on that one.
Glad.
That's a 9.
But that's doubled, so that's an 18.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah, that'll
Not
be
bad.
18 points of damage. So let's see. That brings it down to.
It doubles the dice roll, I think.
Oh,
so it's
okay.
14 total. But that's still freaking good.
Yeah, that's a good chunk of damage. There's a
It's a good
bit.
chunk you
There's
just
a.
got out of dice.
Yeah, there's a crunch and more bits of wood go flying. It sort of lets out a creaking whine and shakes its head. Um, was there anything else you wanted to do, Rara?
Yeah, I was gonna use my bonus turn to try and cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter
Oh,
on Skedge again.
you
I gotta
you
think
gotta
of a
make a
good
joke.
joke, though. I gotta think of a good joke.
Make like a tree and leave.
Oh, yeah, that's
Time
a
to
good
put you to
one.
bed.
Oh no.
You're
Rara
a
just
bed guy?
screams out, "You've made this bed, now lie in it!"
I was hoping you would go for that one. Thank you. All right.
Excellent.
I am so glad.
Oof. Oh, that's a nat one on his part.
That's a nat one!
So he,
My
yes,
Tufa!
Skedge bursts into
Oh my god, I forgot who was making this roll.
maddened laughter, just in completely deranged laughter as he slips off the side of the wormling, and hits the floor. He is prone on the ground with his just completely unhinged cackling. So, nicely done, Rara.
We
Um,
got it,
Rara.
boys!
Oh God, you got him.
You got it
So
with that one.
Poppy is standing back. She is pretty mortified at all this. She is a little goblin of a child, but she is still pretty distraught by all of this. And again, she has like 5 hit points left, so she is not getting in the line of fire. Let's see.
Or the line of lightning.
Yeah, that too. Um, let's see. Think. Ooh. Yeah. Zan is still down below. He has lost his line of sight with Marion and Nyx, so he is not going to attack you guys this time around. So cool. Nyx, you are still in the other room. What's up?
I'm gonna say the password thingy that makes the bridge spring out.
Oh,
Cool.
thank you.
Good job. Yeah, that will begin extending.
That's it.
Okay, fair enough. Marion?
I have a question.
Geek as
Yes.
shit.
Would the bed dragon count as an animal?
Let me check what it's listed as.
By Toon logic.
It is a classified as a dragon.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
Because I just realized I'm proficient in animal handling. What
mm.
if?
That would be pretty great, but no, it is currently classified as a dragon, previously classified as an inanimate object.
Been quite a great day for this bed.
Yeah, aside from, its moments of life being lit on fire. Oh,
True.
actually, I should have rolled damage for it still being on fire. That was a D10, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one put it out.
Oh, an extra 2 points of damage. That's not nothing.
Ouch.
Okay. So, Marion, would you like to do anything else?
Do I want to jump across? That is the question.
That is the question.
I do not know what else I want to do, so, like, I guess. I didn't think this far ahead, guys.
Climb down and smack Zan.
Yeah, if Zan is down there.
Mm-hmm.
Throw a rock at
Oh,
him.
but I'm still at 10 HP, though.
Dart
That-
at him.
I don't know what the fuck to do, guys. Oof. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get into the bedroom. Is there anything that I can just take and, like, throw at Zan?
There are plenty of things, especially now that the room is all exploded. These gorgeously woven, living tree domes have just been absolutely annihilated by this fight. There is
I feel bad.
there is debris everywhere. There are a few like notebooks that are scattered across the floor. There's a lot of personal knickknacks and items that have been strewn about. You can grab whatever.
We didn't
Okay,
destroy
so
the
I'm just gonna
place.
grab a
True,
something.
he destroyed everything.
I'm gonna grab 2 somethings and I'm gonna go back to the edge and try to see Zan.
Sure.
And I don't want to hit him, but I want to like throw something just close enough to convince him to go away.
Okay. I will say you're not trying to hit him, but I will still say make an attack roll just for the sake of it.
Do I need to add anything, or would it just be a
I
straight
think
D20?
it's straight D20.
Okay. 13.
Okay. And you said you grabbed 2 things, so do you want to do another one?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oof.
Okay. So you actually do throw it so that it doesn't quite hit him, but it sort of throws up some dirt and rocks that sort of knock him, and you see a moment of pause as he sort of shakes his head. So that's good. Good job.
Got it. Finally.
Yeah, thank God.
Nicely done. Okay. I believe that brings us back to Skedge's turn.
Absolutely does.
Oh, is he still cackling?
He is still cackling.
Are you having a laugh there, Bates?
having a little chuckle there. He is
The end
still
of his turn.
well, yeah. He is on the ground, but while he is on the ground, he is still trying to hold up his wand. I am going to give Rara and Blink an opportunity here. Do you want to do anything to try and stop him from using his wand?
I would love
Rara's
to do
gonna
something.
run over and try and snatch it.
Okay, I would say make a what is that?
Natural.
Yeah, I would say just a straight D20.
Alright.
Make an argument for like a sleight of
14.
hands.
Okay. And I will make a contested throw for that. Woof! You snatch it away from him
Yes!
before he can fire off what he was about to do. Nice.
Yes!
Rara MVP.
Rara is our
We
hero.
stand one barbarian clown.
The I will unfortunately, as you are running forward, the dragon takes a snap at you.
Uh-oh.
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 Spaghetti-O.
Beep.
Still laughing, right?
Oof.
He thinks it's hilarious that the thing has been taken from him.
Yes, Skedge is still laughing maniacally, but I believe a 22 will hit you, Rara.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Oh.
that
Uh-oh.
that dragon gets its little nail teeth in you.
Oof.
Yeah, not great. Get
Oof.
your tetanus shot, kids. Let's see. Ooh. Mm, 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 mm. 20 points of damage.
How much?
22 points of damage.
Oh,
Huh.
Rara collapses and the wand
Oh,
falls out of their hands. They're down.
oh no. This is okay. It at the edge of Skedge's turn, I will make a wisdom check to see if he can snap out of his cackling. Boop. That'll do it.
Damn it.
Oh no.
Alright, but he's still on the floor.
He is currently still on the floor. Rara is right in front of him with the fallen wand. Blink.
Oh, you know I'm gonna go grab it.
All right.
Yeah, I go up and grab it. Is Rara like right there, or
Yeah, she's right there.
Yeah.
we're so close to Skedge, and also this scary thing that did like 20 damage. Alright. So I'm using my movement to like kind of go over and grab the wand, and then I'm using my action
Mm-hmm.
to feed Rara the last potion of healing that we had.
Nice. Do you want to roll for that or
Yeah,
Rara?
let me 2d4 plus 2.
Yes. 6
You're at
points.
6.
Okay. You are conscious again, thankfully. You just had a brief little pass out there.
If I have any movement left, I will be moving away.
I don't think if you want to take
Nah.
Rara with you, you won't be able to get anywhere, I'm afraid.
I mean, isn't Rara's turn right after yours?
Rara's turn, yes. Hers is right
So
after.
you can move away and then.
Okay, so Rara's going to get up and
Take this and
scramble
run.
away. Yeah. They
Yeah.
got the wand. They're gonna be okay.
Straight up.
Blink has the wand. They're gonna go over to Blink.
Rara, take this and run. Because you have more, you can do more with your turn.
I'm going to say, since you guys are right next to him, Skedge is going to, if you're going to try and run away, Skedge is going to take an attack of opportunity to lunge at you.
Well,
I'm gonna say that Rara did try to run the wand.
Okay. It will be a straight d20. Ooh, 10 probably.
10, that doesn't hit.
No, he jumps at you, but you are yeah. Blink,
Like in
Blink
grade
trips
school.
him.
Like in a grade school hallway.
Just full on, he just collapses back down to the floor.
wasn't the plan to get the wand back to Zan?
Yes, it was.
The plan is still in action.
It
Yeah, Rara's
is.
heading outside now.
Okay, yeah, you are bolting. Okay, I will say, let's see. The bridge is extending back out for Nyx and Marion to get down. Zan is down below. I am going to speed this up for you guys since you have managed to kick the shit out of Skedge and his creepy Toon daughter. The dragon is still on fire and is not having a great time of that. Blink, you might want to get out of the way of that as it starts thrashing.
I would love to.
But because Skedge is so distraught, he's trying to run after Rara, but she's a speedy little clown, and he's a tiny little halfling. So
get through all the debris on the floor.
Yeah. You can. I'm going to speed this up. So, running down, you see Zan once he is thankfully to Marion's actions come back to himself and realize what the hell is happening. And he runs back over to you. He sees you have the wand. He's like, "Oh my god, you got it back. Okay, need you to use it on me."
Rara.
Yeah, the barbarian.
Yeah, Rara looks at him startled.
Our best
And
magic
they're like,
user.
I don't know how.
Is the lamp is he still?
The lamp's about to die.
The lamp has a potion.
He's back. He's back up in the
The
building.
lamp doesn't have a potion.
with
The
the
lamp has a
dragon.
potion to heal the barbarian.
Oh yeah, that's right. Frick.
If I die, I can't use a potion on myself. Someone else has to do it.
Fine, I'll do it. Zan will take it. I mean, he could tell by looking at this thing that it is in a bad way, but he is willing to take that risk. So if you want to stop him, you can. Otherwise, he is going to try and use this wand. Are you going to let him,
Rara still
Rara?
hasn't realized there's anything wrong with the wand, really.
Fair enough. So let me.
Magic user. She's like, yeah, it's a fancy wand. There's some magic going on.
Yeah.
It's
Let's
some magic
see.
stuff.
It does a magic-y thing.
It's above my pay grade.
Fingers crossed that this works.
Oh yeah, this is good,
Boy,
guys. This is great.
boy. 16.
Hey,
Okay, there is
it's a
a
pretty good one.
crack of noise, and a flash of darkness. Things come swirling out of the wand, and for a second, Rara, you think you have been blinded by this explosion of shadow that happens. And after a moment, your vision clears, and there is a very large person standing in front of you. I don't know what you envisioned Zan might have looked like outside of being a tiny sheep, but now he is rather tall, broad-shouldered. He has long white hair that is extremely disheveled. He has a
He thick.
he thick. He's also not wearing a lot in the way of clothes right now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Rara's just like, is that really what you look like?
he looks down at himself and
Is
just,
that really you?
oh my god. And he instantly just like grabs you up into this huge hug of just like pure relief and joy, and he is crying into you.
Rara returns the hug and is like, oh, it's okay. Everything's okay now, right? Everything's gonna be okay.
Back
Yes.
to
Everything is going to be fine. And he takes a deep breath, and up above, suddenly the thrashing dragon just collapses into a pile of wood and broken springs and everything, and it's just a ruined bed.
Whew.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Sigh of relief.
And Skedge is has just made it down to the ground, and he sees Zan back in his normal form. He goes, "Oh, oh my old friend, you're back." And Zan just like takes a look at him and casts uh he casts Thunder Wave on him. Just, I'm not even gonna roll for it. He just completely knocks him out with a blast of force and fury.
Bitch evil. Yeet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just completely bodies him with magic. Fuck him down. um, and I will fast forward through things. I will say it it was a DC 16 check, so it is extremely good that he rolled well on that. Otherwise, you would have a very bad situation on your hands here.
Woof.
Oh
Um,
no.
what happens when the wand backfires is really bad.
Oh no.
But thankfully it worked out. The
We had some luck in this game.
oh
Yeah.
man. So Zan's home has been annihilated, thanks to Skedge's careless handling of things. So unfortunately, he does not have anything to reward you with at the moment, But if you guys are willing to stay in town for a little while, he will be able to craft some magical items for you guys as profuse thank you. The other people who have been transformed into toons, um, he is not immediately sure how to turn them back without risking using this very, very overworked wand, and it feels like messing with the forces of creation further are very dangerous. But Zan is sworn to the path of figuring out how to undo all the damage that Skedge did to these people without, taking away free will or messing with forces of nature or so forth.
Aw.
So the
That's good.
the other toons, the transform toons, they are no longer like controlled now that the wand is not being used on them, but they are not back to themselves. They are just sort of there. They will do things like sleep and eat, but they do not seem to have their personalities back. So Zan is very, very concerned, and he is not quite yet sure how he can restore them to normal. But
Can I say that Marion feels bad about what happened to the house and like would like to stay and help Zan rebuild and figure things out?
that would be much appreciated.
Is Marion a carpenter? Because that could be a fun one.
Marion's father was a carpenter, but he
Ah.
started a plumbing business.
Fair enough. Maybe you can help him install some magical plumbing in here, because that'd be nice. But I will say Zan is, now that he has not been turned into a level 1 sheep, he's a very high level wizard back in his normal body. So things will be better. Things can move towards being back to normal as things can be, but it leaves in a state of unease with Skedge has not been killed. He was arrested for his crimes and is probably going to go to jail for the rest of his life. But I will say with that is the end of our session. Yay!
Hey, what happens to Poppy?
I also
Oh,
was gonna ask.
Poppy, yes. She is also going to face some punishment since, she was in full control of her actions, but she is also, a little girl who was trying to make her evil daddy happy. So she is sort of lost without her horrible father looking after her. um,
Boy.
yeah, she doesn't really know what to do with herself. You get the feeling she is, regardless of everything, not happy that you guys ruined her home, imprisoned her dad, got back, uh, took away her fun little sheepy playmate and replaced it with this big stupid head. So she actually, you do not know where she has run off to, but she has run away.
Oop.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Sure
Bye,
hope that
Poppy.
Oh
comes
no.
out later.
Bye, Pop.
all of her
Hope we
resources
never
and
see you
friends
again,
are
Gremlin.
gone. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure she's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, that
All right.
ends things for you guys. Good job. Yay.
We did it.
Yay!
Did
That was
it.
so much fun.
Yay! I will put in the chat later precisely what your options are for rewards, since Zan can make some pretty cool stuff for you guys. But we'll get that figured out later. And for now, I will stop the
Yeah.
recording. Yay.